Your face side here a little bit.
Oh, your side more.
Your face. I think we are preparing submission, but because of my letter, they say let's convene. We decide short decision. Sorry?
When did you send the letter?
Last week Thursday, I think. Yeah.
So today it's just to decide whether...
To decide what to do with the lifting process. That's all. Yeah. So
Just to clarify, you said that you could infer that it was written by
the same writer.
person
Yeah.
at the same time or at two different times.
No. You see, that part I didn't say which time. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, this note taken as a whole, whoever scratched these words, must be the same person who wrote the note. Okay. Oh, you're right behind. Yes. I think last week, Thursday, Wednesday, 11, is it? Yeah, about that. Yeah. But he cancelled that. He said, akibatnya menyusahkan kami. The word saya was removed. So I am saying that he was still thinking very critically, very clever. He was not in a state where he can't even think properly. He was still thinking. Then he stopped, and then he signed. And then sometime a bit later, he wrote another piece where he blamed the MACC. He blamed the MACC for asking him to say saya diarahkan YB instead of dengan kebenaran YB. See, there's the two things. So there was still a thinking process there. There was still a thinking process. That's what I feel it is very critical that people examine, especially minute by minute, maybe the very last minute before he died. So it is a very critical document.
Are you also inferring from his critical state of mind that he was not tortured? Are you also inferring?
Actually, that is an excellent point. If I am Beng Hock, I've been tortured, and I have just complained about MACC asking me to say this instead of this. That is my complaint about MACC. If I'm complaining MACC, that is my biggest complaint. If I have been hammered or physically tortured, surely I want my boss to know that they hammered me. I got no choice but to say these things. But he didn't say this. So it is important. Yeah?
It could be written before.
Written before when? From 6 p.m. onward, 10 p.m. onward, he was already tortured by the two fellas who was cross-examining him in the investigation room. So that becomes absolutely nonsense. Because if I was tortured from 10 to 12, and a statement saying, hey, would have written it, I would have been the first one I would have complained. I look at it from this angle. Is it suicide? To me, it's suicide. The other angle is, I try to look hard. Can it be homicide? Can it be accidental? I find zero evidence. Zero. I cannot find evidence to show someone would have taken him to the window. Nothing of that sort. So why do we imagine it? No, they already given the timeline. They already given a timeline. 23 must come in. By the 23. This must come in. Okay?
You're battling the public perception that has already made up their mind that this is a problem.
We can't help it. If the public insists on being ignorant, they will be ignorant. They will be ignorant. But they have to open up their eyes, open up their mind, cut across barrier of race or religion. Look at the matter in perspective. And ask yourself honestly, whatever monkey things the MACC officers may have been blundering, they may have been wrong in certain procedure, they may have been a little bit harsh in the way they question. The hallmark question is this suicide? If you ask honestly, you find no other evidence. We are not going to seek, we all got children, we all got wives, we got family. If the man has been killed, you may say some people may want to hide it, but why should we hide it? I don't want to hide it, and I don't want to die thinking that he may have been murdered, and I am a party to the hiding of this evidence. No way. There was a Malay gentleman, I won't mention to you the establishment. very senior establishment in a very big government-owned company. Okay, 12:15 p.m. he called his secretary and he said, confirm the lunch appointment at 1 o'clock. Okay, 1 o'clock lunch appointment. 12:25 he received a phone call from somebody. 12:30 he walks out to go to the toilet. Secretary told him as he passed in front of the secretary, car is waiting for you at 12:50 downstairs. He went to the toilet, never came out until 12:55. The secretary went knocking, no answer. Knock, 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 no answer. Then called securities. They bang open the door. He was hanging. He just confirmed lunch. People commit suicide. People who bring themselves to committing suicide, they are already bordering on what I would say respectfully, insanity. Insanity not of the gila type. Insanity, I mean your mind is normal. You're dealing with very abnormal mind. You cannot use a normal mind to try to examine what is abnormal. It's very difficult. Anything can happen.
This is a drug investigation of
At that time, because of all this fiasco. And they drop it because the key element is Teoh Beng Hock. Without Teoh Beng Hock, there is no link